One of the more challenging things when you're buying insurance and you're trying to go the agent or the route where you pick one agent to go to the market exclusively on your behalf versus just quoting your insurance with multiple agents, which I'm more of a fan and a proponent of picking one agent, right? Whether it's staying with your current person or making a move, right? And I'm not going to get into the reasons why in this video, but the biggest obstacle probably you'll have is the thought of like, how do I pick someone without seeing anything tangible, right? Because you want to see numbers. But think about commercial real estate for a second, right? A developer picks the real estate agent that they think will do the best job marketing their insurance, right? It's kind of like a forward-looking decision before there's any achieved results. And so it's very similar. I would encourage you to do a very similar thing on the insurance front for a lot of reasons. But I want to talk today about how do you kind of decipher what agent is maybe best. Because again, you're going to get a lot of the same song and dance from every agent. They're going to talk about the amount of clients they serve that are just like you, their references, the resources, top carriers, their service plan, the leverage they have. And it's going to just all sound very similar. This is why it's so important to have conversations with the potential agents that you're going to hire. Have them do some due diligence, but leave it open-ended. This is why I'm a big fan of that versus giving them like, hey, here's an RFP, come back with these answers to these questions. I just don't think you're going to be able to get as good of a read on people, right? And this is kind of where that gut instinct has to come in a little bit, and combining that with what you're seeing in terms of a plan and kind of the confidence in people's responses and all that stuff. So, but one thing that really usually good decision makers ask is what's not being said, right? Because they might come up with a PowerPoint and show you those 4 or 5 things that every broker is showing you, but what are they not showing you? And that's where you want to kind of read between the lines and ask questions on that stuff. So if they say, hey, we work with 1,000 contractors, well, maybe what you're not seeing on that slide is how many do they work with that are in the utility space, in your geographic region? And you specifically, Mr. Agent, how many do you work with? Right, so those are some good follow-up questions on that one. Here's our references. Here's 20 clients that love us. Hey, this is awesome. What's one client that you didn't put on here? And why, right? Tough question to ask. Maybe you don't want to ask that one, but and you actually have a good opportunity to see, does the agent shoot you straight, right? Maybe they tell you about a tough situation, how they overcame it. Well, that's a plus in my opinion. Third is we have these amazing resources, this, and that. How does it actually compare to me using an outside vendor? Like in terms of time investment, how much time and attention will I get from your own internal resources that you provide? We work with all the top carriers. Hey, awesome. Who's a carrier that you see other utility contractors working with that you don't have a contract with, that you compete against often? Another good opportunity to ask a tough kind of question, and you get to see what does the broker do. They kind of just like glaze over. Oh no, we work with all of them. Or do they give a specific answer? Hey, there's this one carrier, ABC. I do really wish I had them. I do see them, not a ton, but 15% of the time out there in the market, I will see them, and they can be competitive, but we have these 3 carriers that compete really well with them, right? That's a way better answer. Hey, we have all the leverage in the world. We're really big. We're the top 10 in the world. Awesome. On a local level though, here in your local office in Amarillo, Texas, how much business do you actually put with the carrier that I'm with and that I really, really like? See, that's how you dig a little bit deeper, and that's how, when you ask these questions and read between the lines, you will get a lot more clarity in your decision about what agent to actually go with. Hey, if you found this video helpful and maybe you want some more help kind of navigating how to buy insurance or just kind of analyzing your current situation, reach out. Would love to chat with you. That's my whole goal of why I'm here, is to talk with contractors and to help you guys basically navigate insurance and simplify it for you. Thanks.